And we're live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am the GigaGamerDad. And with me today is my beautiful co-host, BPDCPTSD, aka Panda. It's really hard to read on the screen
Look at
now
you.
because it's
I
tiny.
know, I'm sorry.
But we are the Giga Geeks, and this is episode 38. We're talking about Black Flag being an
Gosh.
RPG now. Another project I'm working on with SimCity 2013 and a few other news articles. But let's get right into pleasantries. How are you doing? How have you been? It's been a week.
It's been a week. It it really has. That's really all that there is to it. it Today was a day. I was like, supposed to being like, I don't want to do tonight. I was over it. I'm done.
you could have said, "Hey,
And I was
can we
like,
cancel?"
no,
Because
it'll be the highlight of my day.
okay. Oh, thank
It had
God.
to be the
That's
highlight of
very
my day.
nice. Because I definitely was like, I don't know if I want to do it tonight. And then I was like,
So we gonna do.
but I was like, I've already done 3 episodes of my other project. It would be stupid not to do this just because I want to keep working on that. So
Fair.
I have been playing SimCity 2013 again, and
Nerd.
it's honestly one of my comfort games. Like I just been wanting to play it, and I wanted to have a reason to play it because sitting at my desk, I don't typically play computer games anymore. So I was like, you know what? I will make a YouTube series out of it. So I am 3 episodes deep. First one done yesterday, one done at quiet time today, and then one just before our episode. I finished wrapping it up. I just haven't uploaded it to YouTube yet. So once we're done with this, that's what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be processing it because it takes about an hour to upload the video.
Oh my god. I'd
But
rather
but
die.
I don't have to like sit here. I just walk away and do something else while it's uploading. But it's because I do it at a fidelity that is like at 1080p, so it's decent quality. Because I record
Yeah.
it all locally. I talk to the camera like an idiot. I just feel like I'm talking to myself, whether or not people are actually listening to me, and we're watching the content. That's another thing. Like I have 24 views on the first episode at the time of recording this, and I'm just like, oh,
I mean,
that's
hey.
24 people I really appreciate.
Right?
So
We'll get
it's
places.
just one of those things. I was like, I need content on my channel that isn't just our podcast, so I just started doing that, and I'm having fun.
Shut up. Freeloader.
Not talking to me.
Anywho. No, I'm talking to the dog. The ugly child.
You were trying to say something. I should get rid of. I will get rid of this for you.
It went away. I
Let's get rid
keep
of
telling
that.
myself I'm going to upload things, but I never do. And I don't think I ever will.
I
But I don't know.
I keep telling myself I
Maybe
have
one day.
plans to like do videos, and then I never get to do them. At least I'm trying to start because my motivation has just been really down. And SimCity is one of those like comfort games for me that I play when I'm depressed. So maybe that's saying something. Anyways,
But you did
I
also
did.
send me a fancy little photo
Yeah, I do my own
that
like
you're doing your your yearly playthrough of Fable.
I
So there's
am.
that.
I am playing Fable Anniversary on my Steam Deck, and I want to. Speaking of my Steam Deck, I want to get a review out for that before the Xbox or the ROG Xbox Ally X comes out, because the tism's fucking me because I keep wanting to. I need it.
I need it.
I need it.
All right,
And it just
SpongeBob. We get it. You need water.
It just sits in the back of my head, and that's all I think about. And I just know as soon as I get it, I'm not going to touch the Steam Deck for the life of me.
No,
But they
I know
both have
you
their
won't.
use case scenarios. Like the Steam Deck has trackpads for like actual PC games, which I've been playing SimCity 3000 that way on it.
I mean,
But we'll see. Other than that, it's been a week. I've been all Deep Rock Galactic Survivors came out on Game Pass on Xbox. That is a
ooh.
bullet hell game, kind of like Vampire Survivors. For those of you that are trying to like picture it, I know you're looking it up. I'm just gonna let you look it up for a second.
You're good. I was reading something else actually. I had a notification bubble pop up on my computer, and I'm like,
Oh, okay.
continue.
Another game that came out in Game Pass is Frostpunk 2. I really enjoyed Frostpunk 1, so I'm excited to dive into that. I own it on PC. I just the one library thing cannot come fast enough. I'm telling you.
Mm,
Tired of spending more money than I need to. I don't even know if
yeah.
it's Play Anywhere. I'll look it up later. I don't care. So the
But you
main
do care.
story. I mean, I do care. I do care. But we have a big story, and this is about the Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake. Let's dive into this, because guess who has toys that they get to play with? This guy. So
This guy.
let's bring it up. Take a look at the article. Where was this from? Oh, this is from PC Gamer, and this was from Joshua Woolens. The Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake reaches unprecedented levels of leaked, despite Ubisoft's best efforts to stomp on its yapping actors. The Black Flag remake leak can only be called that if they can't come from the Montreal suburb of Paris. Otherwise, they're just sparkling Assassin's Creed gossip. But good news, the games industry's most open of open secrets, but that UB is still willing to threaten to sue its star over, has let a little more info slip ahead of its proper reveal, thanks to anonymous sources who spoke with a French magazine. I am not going to butcher that. The leaks will all communicated inexplicably in French, suggest that this is very much an Assassin's Creed game, but not an Assassin's Creed game in the old style, as the original Black Flag was. Rather, Ubisoft is crowbarring its new Witcher 3 by another name RPG style into classic pirate sim. Anticipate loot and an inventory and combat that hews closer to a much easier Souls-like than the choreographed combat of yore. So let's pause there for a second. That seems cool to me, because what they are saying is that the next Black Flag will be kind of like Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Odyssey, where you'll probably get gear to change, which kind of seems cool to me. Like you get to change your hat and shit. Like, because this is a remake, it's not a remaster. The difference between a remake and a remaster is remastering utilizes the old assets and just makes them look prettier. A remake
Right.
takes what the old game did and they improve or change it.
Right.
Have you played Black Flag?
Way back when it actually was like new, but it was also darker times of, substance abuse, we'll say. So
Yeah.
I remember loving it, but I couldn't tell you a single thing about like the storyline or nothing.
Tell you what, I am going to refresh this page because you are cutting out on me worse than your bag of chips. So I'll be right back.
Well, now I have to keep you guys entertained.
Huh?
I said, now I got to keep these guys entertained. Well, I'm not allowed to be on the other side.
It's still doing it. I don't know what it is.
Mm.
It's probably my internet connection. I really hate my internet. I need to get it
Well, Flame, is it
fixed.
solid on
Let,
your end?
let me see if I do this. Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Nope, didn't fix a damn thing.
Well, I don't know. Oh,
I just had it.
okay, I
Oh
hear both of y'all
man.
fine. Okay, hold on.
That's great. Somebody hears us all just fine. That's perfect. I love it. Somebody can. Where was I?
This headset thing is so redonkulous. Well, I was gonna say if I was choppy on their end, but hold on. Let me. There.
It's probably just my internet. I get it, Ferno. I also hear my insanity, which is why I do what I do. Nobody else is on the Wi-Fi too, so I don't understand what the hell's going on.
I don't know. I just work here.
Maybe I can listen to us through. I know how to do this.
Well, now why isn't this connecting?
I'm trying to get all my stories back up, so bear with me. Because I closed out the article
The whole thing.
in an effort to, or I closed out all the articles in an effort to
Did
try
that
and
change anything?
fix it. Huh?
Did me turning my mic on, off and on again? Okay.
Hold on. I'm trying something. Oh, maybe that's it.
What do you mean?
How about now?
I don't know. All that change was your camera going? I don't know what to tell you, dude.
Okay. Huge pain in the butt. I'm just saying. It's not you. It's
Again,
me.
I just work
It's
here.
definitely me. This is going to be a great episode for those that
Are you
have
breaking up
no
with
idea
me
what's
because
going
it's
on. They're just
you?
going to be watching it and be like, "What the hell's going on?" Let's see.
Life is happening.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
I am
God.
trying something here.
The lighting's why your webcam doesn't have. Well, I don't know. All I have is the big light on. Okay. And I hate the big light. I hate the one thing I hate. Because all I got is the big light. Too bad, so sad.
Hold on. Oh, okay.
No diffusion.
Okay, I'm a
Harsh
little
light appear.
behind, but I can listen to us somehow.
I don't know how I feel about that for you, buddy.
This is great Our pod. Me either. Me either. Maybe we should have just called it a night and like wrapped this up.
Dude, it's been a day.
Everybody, the 5 people that are watching are like, what are these fucking retards doing?
Well, we're being retards. I just work here, so when I have my monitors, it's like,
Because
well, I don't
the issue
have a
is I
whole
hear
lot of
me, I
lighting
hear
in this
you.
room. We hear the voices inside our head. Oh my gosh.
I may have an idea.
Ideas are dangerous. Especially ideas between me and him. Oh, look out.
I
Someone's
know, that's how
plugging
we got
things
into
in.
this mess. Now we do it every week like weirdos. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Holy shit, I can hear you like perfect. I should have done this a while ago. I don't know why I'm an idiot.
It do be what it do be.
I'm changing ears. Because here's the thing, I don't need to use the mic.
Yeah.
I have a perfectly good one in front of my face. Maybe I just need to
Must be
invest in like
nice.
corded headphones, which suck because I really liked using my heavies. It might be this program, to be honest.
Yeah.
I look like an idiot.
Well, that's why I checked if it was mine.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably mine. I mean, the headphones are great when I'm just by myself doing something, but I think because they
Who
tried
knows?
connecting to my phone and the PC at the same time, it just can't figure it out because it's ridiculous.
Alrighty. Back to your regular scheduled programming.
I'm back, baby. All right, let's go back to let's go back to our window. Oh,
The
boy.
walls?
What happened? All right.
You said to the window, so I said to the wall.
Somebody's got jokes.
Duh.
This
Do
is
you know who I
quiet.
am?
Definitely not black and white, so an actual panda is out of the question. All right, let's continue.
Trash panda. It was a raccoon.
Oh,
Different.
like that's any different. Let's go back. Whoop. It's a good thing I'm not reading from this because I can't read none of that from there. Which I gotta admit, I'm a little sad about. As one of the 7 people worldwide who maintain that Assassin's Creed Unity showed the direction the series ought to have gone, I'd rather like Ubisoft's old approach to Assassin's Creed and only grudgingly tolerate the new RPG flavored direction. On the plus side, JVM's, the French magazine, sources suggest that Ubisoft will use the horsepower of our current generation of hardware to cleanse the Caribbean of loading screens. Plus, the studio is apparently adding even more stuff, littering the game's smaller islands with content they didn't have in the original, which is good. Maybe it depends on the content, I suppose, but I'm not sure I've ever accused an Assassin's Creed game of not being big enough. Another thing I don't like, I'm pitching a column called that, by the way. The remake is said to be nixing a bunch of modern day content in favor of the more piratical adventures, some of which are made up of cut content from the original game, like the story starring Lady Pirate Mary Read. All right. So everything else is just like his 2 cents. But that's what I wanted to like talk about. Okay, I can just remove that from the screen. Basically what that is telling me is we're going to have a more open world in a traditional sense, kind of like Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which I really liked those 2 games. I just felt like they were too big. However, Black Flag was one of the only Assassin's Creed games where I absolutely did everything for. I mean, it's the reason why I still play Skull and Bones, is because I liked the ship combat. Being a pirate in the Assassin's Creed universe was just really cool in a time where pirate games were very few and far between.
Mm-hmm.
So everything I'm hearing about this is piquing my interest. And the fact that they're getting rid of the modern day stuff, like going into like Abstergo and walking around the office and collecting all the stupid shit. Like every time I went back into that world in any of the games, even in Valhalla and Odyssey, anytime I went back, I was like, again, I don't want to do this. Like I want to be in playing an Assassin's Creed game in the world. Like I don't care about the modern day stuff, which I probably isn't like the best, because there is a good story there. I just didn't care for it. I cared about the past versus the present.
Right.
If you're going to make an Assassin's Creed game with modern stuff, make an Assassin's Creed game with modern stuff. Don't that ties all the games together. Like make it one game in the modern time that ties all these other games together. That would make sense to me. But God, I hate bouncing back and forth. I really do. I don't remember if they had you do that in Assassin's Creed Rogue, which was the one where you were assassin turned Templar, which is also one of my absolute favorites. And it came out around the same time as Black Flag. But yeah. So.
I mean, there's a lot of games I haven't played, but you know.
Well, them like adding more stuff to like the world itself, absolutely awesome. Like cool, create more content for me, because I'm already going to dive into this as soon as it comes out. Yeah, I'm excited for it. So we already knew it was coming. When it's coming, another story. Rumor is that it's supposed to be coming in 2026 sometime in the spring. I've also heard at the end of this year, but it sounds like that the team that is still working on it. Flameferno. I think it's just me that yep, it's me hearing the ringing. It's just my ears, not on the headset or surrounding. Liz, I have tinnitus, so I get it. I get it. The ringing's always there. It just depends on how loud it is. What?
So I'm deaf in my left ear.
Mm-hmm.
But every now and again, I will hear the faintest, like, ring in my ear. Oof. And it throws me off. Every time. See, so I'm like, am I hearing things, or is my hearing coming back?
For me, the ringing's always there for me. So
well, that's your own fault.
I blame the military.
That's your own fault.
You sent an article.
I did.
So let's jump into this, because this is going on right now. This is from September 10th. Let's bring it up.
I don't even know what today is.
I'm getting used to this program. I'm gonna hit the right button eventually. Boop.
Eventually.
This is by Anna Kosei. I can't even pronounce that. It's by Anna.
Thanks, Anna.
Games Radar. As Power World lawsuit rumbles on, Nintendo claims 2 new patents that could change the way non-Pokemon creature collectors work for good. Before we get into this, let's talk a moment. I've played every single generation of Pokemon, but this kind of turns me off of even playing any of the newer ones, because if they're going to create a patent that prevents other games from utilizing the same type of system, it just defeats the purpose. It would open the door for companies like Ubisoft to patent their open world fort type of thing, where you go, you capture the forts, you move on, like the Far Cry formula. Like, it just opens the door to everybody else being idiots about it. Let's start. About a year ago, the Nintendo-owned Pokemon Company filed a lawsuit against Palworld developer Pocket Pair for patent infringement, and since then, things have only become more complicated as the multinational firm continues to bag new patents. Nintendo obtained yet another just last week, it seems, as reported by Games Fray, and one yesterday. The new U.S. patent includes one related. Yeah. The new U.S. patent includes one related to a smooth switching of writing objects mechanism, and another that's far more concerning, as it would change the way that non-Pokemon creature collectors work forever. A patent covering the summoning of a character, in Palworld's case, that would be a PAL, and using it in combat against another. That's pretty much the core of every game or every genre entry, from Pokemon itself to newer games like Palworld, Moonstone Island, and smash hit indie gem Cassette Beasts. You collect creatures and then you use them in battle. Here's how the patent, which the United States Patent and Trademark Office granted as U.S. patent number 12,403,397, outlines what it covers, starting with a console or PC and a game on any storage device, e.g., a drive. This is what the patent says. If a situation includes those two things, a character that can move within a virtual field of space, a summonable sub-character, think Pokemon or a PAL, and an enemy character that presents within the area that the so-called sub-character is summoned into to fight, the scenario could now effectively be Nintendo exclusive. The patent apparently applies even if there is no enemy character to battle immediately, further complicating the patent. So this is ridiculous.
That's why I'm kind of like brain boggled by it, because it's like, so you just own this whole thing, this whole concept?
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
Like, you got so booty tickled. Like, that's what bothers me, is like, you got so upset
that somebody kind of stole their formula and made it better. And like, they didn't want anybody like utilizing their system, which is a damn shame, in my opinion.
Oh my god. So as you were reading it, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I actually wanted to like re-download it. I don't see it in my owned games. What? Well, now I gotta give y'all a beautiful shot here, because I can't see my TV.
Is anybody else hearing that music? Or is it just me? Was it everybody?
Okay, weird.
What?
Where did it go?
Where'd what go? Sorry.
Install.
I think I was hearing music from somewhere. We are not professionals, guys. This is why we are the best at what we do.
Okay, I got really worried there. Never mind. I
What were you
found it.
saying?
It just wasn't like in my owned because it's on Game Pass because I'm a dum dum.
Oh,
Why
are you
wouldn't it just
talking
show
about?
up? Power World.
Gotcha.
I was
There was
like, where did it go?
there was a game I was trying to look for that I own. No, I don't want to open up Ubisoft. Damn it. Ubisoft,
Now
you
look
are the
what you
bane of my
did.
computer's existence. Well, I
It's just
purposely go for it. I'm listening.
my brain just can't like wrap itself around the fact that like this whole thing is going on. And it only started truthfully until they were like, "Oh, we're going to build we're going to put an upgrade in where you get to go on this island and that's where you fight
Mm-hmm.
with other gamers." That's where they were like, "No, we have to draw the line. You guys are stealing our stuff." And now here we are.
Yeah. It just doesn't
But it
make any
just
sense to me. It's ridiculous. Because now people are going to be afraid to make any kind of game that kind of utilizes the
any
same
sort of
system. And the reason why I'm like distracted is because I'm looking for we featured it on the episode on one of our episodes way back when I want to say it's Tales of Allegoria, but that does not sound right. I gotta figure it out. It's the adult Pokemon game that I was playing on my Steam Deck for a little bit. Do you remember?
Okay, so is there not something against that at
I
all?
I think that would be another issue.
Because it's the
That,
same.
there it is.
Same exact.
I found it. It is the Edge of
Okay.
Allegoria.
Oh, that's. Whew, we got it. But same, but different. Yeah, no, this game had me rolling when you showed me like screenshots of it. I was dying.
This one?
Yeah, get down. I didn't ask for you. Get down.
Well, luckily I don't think this one counts because that one
But when you look at
it very looks it looks
bro,
very
that's
close.
what I mean. Is like, okay, so you'll get mad about like the whole concept of like you can't battle with other people and collect other things, but you can. Is there any articles on that? I didn't even think of that. Like, is there?
Well, not on the Edge of
Yeah.
Allegoria, and I think the reason why is because in the Edge of Allegoria, you are not playing as a guy that goes and collects monsters to battle other people. You're collecting weapons to battle monsters. So, like, I grab like a spell book, and I have a list of those
Same,
spells.
but different.
Yeah, exactly. That utilizes kind of the same attack mechanics, but you're the player attacking. So yeah, I think it could be excluded from it, but it feels like very samey.
Watch, now that we said something. Now that we said something.
Nintendo's gonna send us a letter saying, "Thanks, guys. Thanks for helping us point that out."
Thanks,
We're
guys.
we're gonna have to send an apology letter to the Edge of Allegoria creators. We're so sorry, guys.
We're so sorry. We'll work for free. Get off of me. Stupid dogs.
Let's finish up this article
But
because
yeah.
let's finish it up. It's almost out. I keep hitting the wrong button. We're comedy
We'll
gold
get it
tonight.
eventually.
We're comedy gold tonight.
We got
right.
this.
It is difficult to follow, but it basically boils down to Nintendo now owning the gimmick of creature summoning in combat, at least within the realm of how it functioned within creature collectors, that is. It's unclear how this will affect Pal World. After all, this isn't the first time Nintendo has bagged a new patent mid-lawsuit, but Pocket Pair has previously had to make certain compromises amid the legal battle to avoid disruptions in development. Just a couple months ago, Nintendo also updated the wording of one of the patents central to the lawsuit, one relating to riding or mounting tech in games like Pokemon. It's hard to tell what the future holds now, but here's hoping that the creature collector genre lives on. And this is the thing. The riding mechanic kind of is the same thing from like Zelda. Like you whistle for your horse, you jump on your horse. Like I don't understand how this riding mechanic is any different than any other game where you ride an animal. Because think of Red Dead Redemption. You call your horse, you ride it, you go anywhere else.
You got Red Dead, you've got
it's a mode of
Assassin's
transportation.
Creed.
You shouldn't be allowed to patent something like that, especially summoning monsters. Like it's a creature collecting genre. Like people should be allowed to make games within that sphere and make it
You
their
would
own.
think too that like, oh, we inspired somebody to make something else.
Yeah, I think
Because then it's also
as the capitalist in me would be like, let's go offer them money. Let's see what it would take to own or buy them out. If they're so threatened, make it a property. Because guess who did that? Microsoft with Bethesda. Because Sony was like, let's make Starfield a PlayStation exclusive. And Microsoft was fuck that. Let's buy Bethesda.
like, joke's on you guys.
They're like, we get this, suckers. And rumor is that Starfield's coming out to PlayStation next year at some point. But we'll see. There's supposed to be like another Xbox showcase or thing happening next week on the 25th, which is, I believe, a Thursday. It is a Thursday.
Ew.
And that's also the rumored date to be able to pre-order that handheld, which is why it sticks in my head.
No.
Oh no! I mean, it's less.
Get off my leg.
The handheld officially releases October 15th. There is no pre-order date. This is unprecedented. Ladies and gentlemen, please don't mind her.
You just stated that we're professional.
I said we are not professionals, just best at being unprofessional.
I'm just excited for you. I'm sorry.
I'm excited for me too. I appreciate you. I appreciate anybody that's excited for me. DC is a professional troll. We all know this. Yeah. I mean, she thinks, what is it? Oh, I gotta find this.
I think what?
Don't worry.
I'm
You're
scared.
about to find it.
Oh God. You're gonna out me.
She thinks this little guy here is a hippo.
He's a hippo.
It is not. Let's look it up. What is
Gunner, you tell him. He's a hippo.
Moomin Valley. What Moomin Valley. Boom. Google. These aren't they look like hippos. I will give you that. But we definitely looked this up before. They
have little tails. I know.
a British-Finnish animated family drama television series, an adaptation of the Moomin books and comics by Finnish writer-illustrator, blah, blah, blah. Synopsis. The protagonist of the series is a Moomin troll, right here, troll, You see that? You little troll. You got that? Who is curious, kind, sensitive, and idealistic. That's all we need. That's all we need from there. Troll.
You leave me alone. The hippos. Good God. You're so mean to me.
I am not mean to you. I just want you to have the facts. I need you to know the truth. I do this not because
So
I
does
hate
that
you.
mean I'm a
not because
moomin?
It's Moomin Valley. It's the name of the valley. I don't even. Oh, it's a Moomin troll. You're right, but you're still a troll. So,
But does that mean I'm a moomin troll? That's what I want to know.
I mean, do you
I'm
want to
moving to
look?
Finland.
Do you want to look like a hippo? I thought that was a bad thing. Calling a girl a hippo. Come on now. While Panda cries,
Well,
let's move on. I hit the wrong button again. All right, let's go. This is from
that's what
Fandom
you get
Wire.
for being mean.
This is by Amlan Roy. Now, for those of you that don't know, Randy Pitchford is being an idiot online, and he is in charge of Gearbox. Who is Randy Pitchford, and why is the Borderlands creator heavily criticized by fans? Borderlands 4 has been performing well in terms of sales. However, not many are happy about Randy Pitchford's statement on the complaints. I'm glad I took this article from here because it's not from like a gaming website. This is from somebody outside looking in. Randy Pitchford is the CEO of Gearbox Software, and not a lot of people are happy about him. Following the release of Borderlands 4, fans have been left with a bad taste due to alleged optimization issues for using Unreal Engine 5. While Pitchford has dropped such claims and provided support through his official X channel, or Twitter, for those of you that know what X is. Players took matters into their own hands by creating fixes, and thus begins the controversy because the fixes are working better than expected. To give more insight into the matter, let's get a little deeper into this. Let's stop for a second, and I'll let you guys know what the little bit I know. Randy Pitchford is basically saying that if your PC or your hardware does not run Borderlands well enough, that if you're broke, don't play his game and refund it. Otherwise, upgrade your hardware. That's essentially it. Yeah, that's kind of out of touch. For somebody that wants somebody to play their games, to not be able to allow the games to run on the minimum hardware specs that are posted on things like Steam, that's an issue.
Typical, if you're broke, just say so.
But that's the thing. Like a lot of these people that are complaining about the game not running well are people that are playing on systems where it's supposed to be optimized for, or have specs that are better than that. For instance, what I've seen is that people are complaining about Borderlands 4 not running well on this Xbox Series X or the PlayStation. The longer you play, the more it starts to slow down and have issues, which is a thing. And Randy was kind enough to say, hey, if you run into those issues, just turn off the game and restart it, instead of saying, we'll look into it and try and fix it.
Yeah.
I love what Ken says. He says, "Get fucked, Borderlands," and I'm fully on this. Like, I like the Borderlands IP. I typically buy them just to like add them to my collection. I have them all.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Yeah, essentially. But they were also in the news a while back about their games stealing user data and then selling and doing whatever with the user data, which was like a breach of privacy. And so
Yeah.
these guys just keep like tumbling into messes. Let's continue on with the article. Somebody take this stupid button away from me.
I can't do anything, so
Borderlands 4 had a successful launch, and players are indeed enjoying themselves with it. However, a section of the community have been critical about certain issues, particularly the lack of a minimap for the open world and scattered performance problems. Most of the outrage is around alleged optimization issues with PC because people believe Unreal 5 Engine 5 is the culprit. However, Randy Pitchford believes it is the player's PC, which is the problem, and not the game. The case is pretty much similar to Todd Howard's statement for Starfield, which he did come back and turn around later on. Randy says every PC gamer must accept the reality of the relationship between their hardware and what the software they are running is doing. And that's bogus, because if you have the specs and you know the specs of your PC and you know you should be able to run the software without an issue, then whose fault is it? It's not your hardware's.
yeah.
Let's continue. While Pitchford continues engaging with fans and dismissing optimization concerns, frustration within the community has been rising. Even certain mods have surfaced on the internet to help fix the game instead of relying on devs, mainly being performance optimizer and ultimate engine tweaks. It's claimed that using these have reduced stuttering and stabilized CPU and GPU usage. The mod developers have also shared what is happening under the hood with these third-party fixes, but Gearbox software hasn't caught on. At the same time, Pitchford's refusal to discuss mods directly, despite frequent community interactions, has only fueled further backlash. As a matter of fact, Pitchford believes Borderlands 4 is perfect, and people need to get used to DLSS and other performance improvement tools within the game. The point being, Borderlands 4 is not a competitive shooter, so players can take advantage of the technology. What he says here is use DLSS. It's great. The game was built to take advantage of it. This is not a competitive FPS or first person shooter, and I have been led to believe that a blind test that humans cannot detect any input lag in my own demonstrates and experiments. I believe this is true. Okay. Flameferno, yes, DLSS is ugly, and I will explain what DLSS is for you, because this is something that
Thanks, because I'm like,
it is called deep learning super sampling. Deep learning super sampling is a suite of real-time deep learning image enhancement and upscaling technologies developed by NVIDIA that are available in a number of video games. So what it does is it helps process the frames and makes the transition between the frames smoother.
okay.
But also generally what it tends to do is it like muddies up the picture as well. So yeah, you may have a smoother picture, but you're also running into issues with how the graphics look. A lot of times that can be fixed by lowering your resolution, which isn't always the case, and decreasing your graphics. Like Flameferno says, can't detect. I'm going to show this up here.
Can't
Can't
detect
detect
input
input lag my ass. Also see artifacting of AI frames. And that's the other thing. Like, it's bringing up AI frames are just like created frames to kind of also smooth the transition. So I think Pitchford himself is out of touch and he doesn't care about his fans. It's part of the reason why I saw him spouting bullshit before Borderlands 4 even released, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait to get it until it's on sale for like $5 and then stick it to them that way. Yeah, they'll get my $5, but they're not gonna get the 100 that I could have spent otherwise. Which is a big issue in the industry right now, is that game developers do not respect the people that help pay their bills. I didn't mean to do that. There we go.
Oh, okay, then bye.
Sorry, I went to go.
You're being so mean to me
I removed
today.
the other window, and I didn't mean to hit your button. Oh, Jesus. But
You don't like me
I
anymore.
have more respect for a developer that respects me as a player. For instance,
Yeah.
No Man's Sky. They came out with an abysmal release, and they've done nothing but release free updates since and made the game astonishing. You know? Like, it's
Yeah.
just one of those things like, okay, cool. They earned my respect back. Like, fantastic. I look forward to see what they're doing next. But don't come out saying, oh, our game's not the problem. You're the problem.
You're the problem. It's just, it's like if I'm the problem, then tell me how to fix my problem.
Yeah, like, be productive. Be like, hey, we see that a lot of you are experiencing this. Until there is a fix, try to do this. Cool. Okay. At least they're
Thank you,
acknowledging that
tons.
something is going on. Instead of saying, nah, our game's perfect. It must be you guys. Because what game has not come out that doesn't have fucking bugs in it day one?
Yeah.
And it's
That's
not even
and
day one. It's just like optimization. Yes, Unreal Engine 5, like most systems do not like running Unreal Engine in general. But still, like, he even made a tweet. Oh, I should probably find this, but I'm just going to quote it. He made a tweet to somebody saying, hey, maybe you should come create a game engine and tell us how it's done. And here's the thing. Unreal Engine 5 isn't a Gearbox game engine. They borrowed it, or they're licensing it to make their game from Epic. So they didn't even make their own game engine.
So Flame said, I'm a gamer. I see the artifacting and input latency. It's trying to utilize a higher tier of a newer feature that still needs lots of work, and this feature being a justification for their shit optimization.
Mm-hmm. Ken has another game example of people that respect their players. Cyberpunk 2077.
Cyberpunk. I knew he was gonna say Cyberpunk.
And he's not wrong. Cyberpunk
He's
launched
not.
on last gen and this gen and absolutely shit the bed. Like, it was poorly optimized. It didn't have any of the fixes, and now it's considered a masterpiece. Like,
Yeah.
but it took him what, 3 years to get it to that point. When did I think 4 years, because it's older than my little girl.
But it wasn't like one of those things though where like you felt like, oh, I'm having all these issues, I'm going to be unheard about it.
I mean,
It's
yeah,
like, it took them time, but
all the issues that we're hearing were, yes, on lower end PCs and the last gen consoles, such as the PS4 and the Xbox One. But it was their mistake for wanting to try and release it on those consoles anyways. Like, it was quickly removed from the store on PlayStation. And I don't even know if I know Liam Patton, he played it thoroughly on the Xbox One, and he said he had little issues, but I don't know how much that is true.
yeah, and there was like minuscule things that were kind of glitchy, but it wasn't something that completely ruined the game.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it
was just they're just little things.
I equate it to playing something like Skyrim. You know there's going to be bugs. It's a Bethesda game, but those bugs make it endearing.
And that's the thing is, like, I even waited a good couple years until I got Cyberpunk because I was like, okay, yeah, I figured you launch a new game, you're going to have bugs. It's
I waited
things are gonna happen.
I waited until they released the next gen update patch, which was a full year afterwards, before I put 80 hours into it. And even then, the game I played then is completely different than what it is now.
No, yeah,
Like they optimized
and
the
that's
entire skill tree and everything, and just changed the way the whole game worked.
yeah.
So it's just one of those things. Like the people that
It happens.
respect their players deserve my time.
I
Yeah.
lost my train of thought.
And
It left.
Flame
Nope,
Ferno
sorry.
also says, and this is true, and even today there's still bugs, but they still work on patching these bugs that are present. And that's the thing.
That's the thing.
They're
not going off saying it's a perfect game. Like, this is on you. It's perfect.
I think
This
there
is your
were
fault.
some stupid things that were said at the time. We just weren't making content then, and I wasn't really paying attention to it.
I don't know.
I mean, I do want to have to say I am proud of you for bringing an article to the situation.
The other part of it, that's what I was going to get at many moons ago. The other part that bothers me about the whole Pokemon and Pal World thing
Mm-hmm.
is now they're releasing a new Pokemon game,
Mm-hmm.
but when you look at it, it screams Animal Crossing. And that's been a huge controversy that I've noticed in the last week. They're like, wait, so why are they doing this lawsuit against Pal World when they're doing this? I'm sure there's something
I think the
deeper that I
reason
just
why
didn't dive into.
I think the reason why is because Animal Crossing has always been a licensed Nintendo game.
Yeah.
Nintendo
Which
can
is
rip off a light.
arguable.
My uncle's like, Cyberpunk is perfect. Ken, we get it. You like Cyberpunk the same way I like Starfield. Some of us just need to cool our jets. But yeah,
It's just.
where was
But
I?
then
The
it kind
Animal
of ties
Crossing is
that.
all Nintendo product, so they can
Then.
steal from themselves, but they won't let anybody else follow suit.
But then it goes back to what you said earlier. Why don't they team up with them instead of trying to?
That would be too easy.
Quit being so smart.
I just
It's just.
Nintendo has to have a reason to have their lawyers on retainer. Because they see,
But it's interesting.
You make a
to
cardboard
see,
box
though.
and cut it out in the same size of a Switch and just write the word Switch on it, they'll come after you. Like, it's ridiculous.
Bet.
You know what I mean?
I have a box in here somewhere. But it's interesting to see, through my feed recently, just because I've been many rabbit holes, more like a pothole on these articles, that it's people are complaining about it.
Yeah. And
they're like, why would we do that?
Which is why I have to say, I mean, I know we joke about Sony ponies or Nintendo fans or just fans of a specific box in general. Yeah. And how you should broaden your horizons when it comes to where you play.
We gotta make a Switch Joy-Con pocket knife a Switchblade. Get out of my chat.
Anyways, I lost my train of thought. It just jumped track.
Sony ponies.
Okay, we make fun of all of these fans, but the worst of the fans when it comes to enabling their chosen company the most is Nintendo, because these guys will defend Nintendo tooth and nail despite the fact that Nintendo's you know that game that you bought 3 years ago? we're releasing again for $80. Come buy it. And the Sony and the Nintendo guys will just lap that up. Like, are you kidding me?
I don't know.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Brain boggled. But
Well,
the whole Power World thing has been bothering me for a hot minute. And then that specific article popped up and I was like, rabbit hole.
Well, I'm glad you had something to like say about
Look
it.
at me contributing.
my uncle's like, you have a train? Yeah, I have a few trains. Usually they're in a yard, you know, being moved. I'm also not all there. I may or may not have been drinking hard Baja Blast.
And here I am sober today. And I'm in a lot of pain.
I am too. I still have a sprained ankle. I'd show you, but I can't get my foot this high. Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to a close. If you joined us tonight, we had a constant 5 tonight. We love you guys. Thank you. Let me get the banner. The Game Over banner. I love the new Game Over banner. Boop.
So ridiculous. Like, yay, we got a new toy.
Ladies and gentlemen, please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you would like to be on the show, please hit me up. DM GigaGamerDad on Discord, YouTube, Twitter, or anywhere else you can find me. I get Twitter notifications despite the fact I never use the damn thing. So I will hear you. Panda, where can they find you?
Pretty much the same. Twitch, Discord, Xbox, Twitter, Instagram, BPD, DC, PTSD.
All right. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, Game Pass. Deep Rock Galactic Survivors, a bullet hell game that is fantastic. Frostpunk 2 just came out. I'm more into like the Rock and Stone. Yeah, baby.
Oh my god.
Also, I have some new SimCity 2013 episodes. I'm gonna post a third one up here very shortly. Maybe I'll make a fourth one. I don't know. My wife's not gonna be home. You know what? I've had a little bit too much to drink. Maybe I'll just play Deep Rock or Survivors and not have to worry about things.
Yeah, don't worry about things. You play your dwarven rock game. That threw me into a tism fit.
Rock and Stone. Ciao, guys.
Bye.